This film really should have got a wide release, especially during Halloween season. What's up, guys? I'm here today to talk about The Town That Dreaded Sundown 2014. Basically a remake of the 1976 film of the same name. It's a remake and a sequel at the same time. Really cool the way they work the meta layers in this movie. So we got to kind of go back a little bit to the original film, which was filmed in 1976. And it actually took place in the 1940s when this guy was terrorizing the Texarkana area of, Texas, Arkansas. And he wound up killing a few people and basically got away with it. The original film resolves nothing. In this film, it has gone on to be a cult classic, and it's present day, and everybody knows about the Phantom. It's basically like an urban legend in this area. So every Halloween, they like to screen The Town That Dreaded Sundown, and that's how the movie starts. And one couple strays from the screening of the movie, and bad stuff happens. And from there, the Phantom returns, and he lets one of the girls live, and he tells her, "You need to make them remember." So from here, we're kind of led down this mystery. Who is the new Phantom? Because obviously the old Phantom would be too old if he was attacking in 1946. Some people say he never went away. Which character is the actual Phantom? And then in between, we have these good kills. They're basically the same kills from the first film, but it makes sense because the killer is trying to invoke, people's memories of the film and what really happened. He's trying to call attention to this so people don't forget the Phantom Killer. So the way the two things work together, it's very clever. And someone actually went and spent some time and, thought this entire movie out all the way to completion. Because the original film, like I said, the ending sucks. This film took care of that. They give you an ending, and they took out all the freaking humor. And that's perfect, because that was the two worst things about the first movie. I loved the Phantom in the first movie. I love the Phantom in this movie. I hated the comedy in the first movie, which is completely gone in this. Although the film, I don't feel it takes itself completely too seriously. It was just a well-done slasher. It knew what it was. We're going to have a guy running around killing people. We're going to actually make a mystery of it, keep people invested in it. They're going to watch the whole 2 hours. At the end, we're going to reveal who the killer is now. And everybody's going to go home and they're going to be satisfied. Things might not be perfect, but we actually thought it all the way out. We worked in the meta stuff perfectly. The only bad thing about this movie really is just some of the scenes between the lead girl and then she has sort of like this little love interest. Typical stuff you'd see in a horror movie. And those scenes were a little bit dull, but it still is character building, giving information about what's really going on in the town. The whole town has sort of the seedy background. And then the killer's motivations ultimately I thought were a little convoluted. I see the motivation. I just thought it was kind of like, eh. And then they do this thing at the very end, and it's going to remind you of a very classic modern horror movie. Hopefully it doesn't piss you off. I liked it. It caught me off guard. I didn't expect the twist. So I was expecting the Phantom halfway through. I figured that out. But then they do this cool little twist at the ending. So it was nice. Like I said, not completely perfect, but a good, solid slasher for 2014 for Halloween season. If you can see it on VOD, check it out. I really like the way they updated the shots. Really looked nice, bright red lights mixed with a lot of turquoise. And then some of the other scenes had the sort of filter where the lights looked fuzzy and it kind of reminded me of the old film. I really liked the art direction in this film, the way they shot it, the cinematography, and then the music kind of heightened the tensions. And the kills were the same as the original film, but kind of just kicked up one notch. So it's not super bloody. Message of violence is definitely conveyed. The fear that this guy could put you in is definitely conveyed. He uses different types of weapons. That's another thing I like. And the whole thing about him kind of being an urban legend also at the same time. Because like I said, it's based in reality, based in a film. And they touch on all that. A lot better than I was expecting. So I'm recommending highly 4 out of 5 stars. The Town That Dreaded Sundown 2014. I was not a fan of the original. But this film was actually so good it made me appreciate the first film a lot more, because the way it played into this one. You don't need to see the original film to enjoy this one, but I think it's going to pique your curiosity if you watch this one first. You're probably going to want to go back and see the other one. Signs of a great movie. I was guessing till the end. There was enough red herrings. So 4 out of 5. It could actually be higher. It could almost be like a 5 out of 5 if you just graded it on slasher films alone. Like I said, I like what they did with it quite a bit. So if you've seen The Town That Dreaded Sundown 2014, let me know what you thought down below. I know a lot of you guys have already seen it. I'm kind of setting up this whole background thing, working on some different lights, and so some of the videos might look a little weird. Any technical issues you see in the videos, let me know down below. I'm open to criticism. You want to see me put something specific in the background, let me know. I have a ton of junk in storage, toys, all this crap. I'm sure they'll be making appearances on the shelf. I'm going to take care of the wall back here. That's blank, so I'll see you guys soon, and check out The Town That Dreaded Sundown 2014 if you want a good horror movie this Halloween season. I'll see you soon.